Hello and welcome to Rain's Kitchen and Garden. My name is Rain. Today I'm making my Thanksgiving cauliflower gratin. Let me show you how. Let's begin. I've put a large pot of water on to boil and I'm going to boil my cauliflower for about 5 minutes. I have a whole head of cauliflower here that I've cut into florets and I just want to blanch them a little bit to get the cooking process started. I've also preheated my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 190 degrees Celsius, gas mark 5. When the water comes to a boil, I'm going to start my timer for 5 minutes. The cauliflower's been boiling for 5 minutes. I'm gonna drain this and set it aside and start making my cheese sauce. In my saucepan, I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, that's about 56 grams, and I've got that over medium-low heat and I'm melting that. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, that's about 23 grams. And I'm going to stir this constantly for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of hot milk. That's about 500 mils, and I'm going to whisk this until it comes to a boil. I'll just turn the heat up a little bit so that it'll come to a boil. You can see some of the bubbles coming up, so you know that it's at a boil. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit and I'm going to whisk for 1 full minute until the milk mixture thickens. And you're going to feel it thickening as you're whisking it. Well, it's thickened a little bit, so it's time to take it off the heat. Now I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's about 0.7 grams. I'm going to give that a little bit of a mix. Now I'm going to add my cheese. I've got 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. That's about 50 grams. And I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir to help get that cheese melting. You're going to really start to feel it thickening up. And now I have 3/4 cup of grated Gruyere cheese. That's approximately 100 grams, but I'm going to keep a little bit because I want to be able to top up my cauliflower at the end with a little Gruyere. So I'm keeping some of it on the side. And I'm going to give that a mix as well to help it melt. And if you can't find Gruyere cheese, you can use any Swiss type of cheese out there. You just want to have that nice sharp flavor. That melts so well when you grate it. I had a little piece here that was left over. As you can see, it's still kind of sitting there. So when you're making a cheese sauce, it's always best to grate your cheese. Or if you're making a fondue, same thing. It's always best to grate it because it melts more evenly. I have a baking dish here. It's 7 by 11 inches. That's about 18 by 28 centimeters. I'm going to pour about a third of that cheese mixture into the baking dish, just to coat the bottom. And then I'm going to put my cauliflower on top. And now we're going to put the rest of the cheese sauce into the dish. Pour it all over the cauliflower. It's good to use a spatula for this because you'll be able to really scrape down the pot and get all of that cheese sauce out. In this bowl here, I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. It's unsalted butter and it's about 28 grams. And I have a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs here. That's about 27 grams. And I'm going to mix all that up. This is going to be the coating for our cauliflower. Now, let's take that breadcrumb coating and sprinkle it all over the cauliflower. Try to sprinkle it as evenly as you can. All right, now remember that Gruyere cheese that we left on the side? Let's sprinkle that on top. Doesn't that look great? It smells so good. That cheese sauce smells really, really nice. Okay, that's going to go into the oven for 30 minutes uncovered. Well, here is my cauliflower gratin. It's fresh from the oven. It smells amazing. I actually made this dish this weekend because as I film this weekend coming up is Canadian Thanksgiving. And I am making a very special dish that I created called a Thanksgiving Poutine. For those of you who don't know what a poutine is, it's a Canadian dish. It's made with French fries and cheese and hot gravy poured on top. It's delicious. It's a comfort food for sure. And a couple of years ago, I decided to create a Thanksgiving Poutine where I put all sorts of Thanksgiving toppings on top of the fries, and I cover it all with gravy and cheese. It's really, really delicious and kind of decadent. But I will leave all of the links in the description below. In the card above, I'll leave my link to the video where I show you how to put together my Thanksgiving poutine. And like I said, in the description below, I'll leave links to all the how-to videos and all the recipes that I used for the Thanksgiving poutine. I hope that you enjoyed this video, my friends, and if you did, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my posts or uploaded videos. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I love to read your comments and I do reply to them. So until next time on Rain's Kitchen and Garden, this is Rain. Bye!